Good morning. I just woke up. It is Thursday morning. We start peak week round 2 in 2 days. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna get ready for the morning. I slept relatively well last night, thank goodness. And I'm ready for a great day. I just did my weigh-in and I am officially 117.9. I've been at the same weight for the past 4 days now. I think my body is holding on to some inflammation. Digestion hasn't been great with sleep being off, so I'm just happy to see that it's staying consistent. I think the lowest that I hit was 117.3 maybe, so I am hovering around my all-time prep low, which is a good thing. But I just did some stomach vacuums. That has been a new part of my routine to work on core control. And now I'm gonna make meal 1. All right, I just had my first meal, which you will have seen, and now I'm going to finish mixing my pre-workout. This is the Legion Pulse pre-workout in the flavor cherry limeade. It is so delicious, doesn't make me feel jittery or itchy or any of the weird things that pre-workouts do, so I love this one. All right, this is my gym outfit, OOTD, if you will. I am wearing a Gymshark sports bra, Gymshark shorts. I don't know if you can tell, but they're camouflage. Yes, so this is the little gym set. I'm probably gonna throw on that Viore like quarter zip over this, and maybe even some sweatpants too, because it's kind of cold in Chicago now. And then we will be off to the gym. I have a leg day session focused on glutes, and then 45 minutes of low intensity cardio, and then I'm going to pose in the studio there. Let's do it. All right, for meal 2, we have 5 ounces of egg whites that I seasoned and topped with crispy air-fried zucchini, and then a Chobani lactose-free vanilla yogurt with sunflower butter, 90% dark chocolate from Lindt, and sliced strawberries. Hello, it is a bit later. I just wrapped up work for the day. It was quite a chaotic day, but that's all right. I'm about to run down to the post office down on Michigan Ave, since I tried to do that yesterday and missed the cutoff for when it closes. But I am also gonna meet one of my friends down there, and we're gonna go for a little walk and just catch up. So I'm very excited to see her, get my return knocked out, and then I'll be heading back here to give an update A little sneak peek, my coach did get my check-in back to me, and I have a high carb day, so I will be very excited to add in some carbs to my last meal when I get back. And yeah, I will give the rest of the kind of updates, how I'm feeling, when I get back. My outfit, I'm obsessed with this. It's a one-piece jumpsuit situation. It's from Amazon. I think I've shown it before, but it is so cute. Last meal for this high carb day, I just have my typical tilapia and sweet potatoes, and then I have a big bowl of fruit with honey drizzled on top. Show 2, we're gonna try to peel off a couple pounds, and that is exactly what we have done and will continue to do. I got my check-in back from him today, and he kind of laughed and I think was just reflecting on my total weight that I've lost during this prep, and made a comment of how he expects me to drop even a little bit more because I haven't been having the best digestion and then sleep, as I have talked about on here plenty. Just with the lower food, sleep is what it is. I've complained about that plenty, but digestion has also not been ideal. So I think with these 2 refeed days that I'm on starting today and tomorrow, I will likely drop weight even below 117, hopefully into the 116s. And that is just crazy for me to think about. I'm not sure if I've shared my starting weight on here, but the heaviest that I got in my kind of bulk, if you will, it really wasn't a bulk, it was more a slight surplus muscle building phase that I was in for 12 weeks before prep. I think my highest weight there was 142. So that is a lot of weight that's been dropped, especially when I get down to 116. So all of it is just like, it just feels surreal, honestly, is the word that I have right now. But yes, so things have been the same up until my check-in today from Alex, where we are doing the 2 high carb days. I showed the meal, my last meal that I had today with the higher carbs. And then tomorrow will probably be very similar, just like adding in some extra fruit, maybe some extra sweet potato at the end of tomorrow as well for micronutrients and fiber, and getting in my carbs right before bed to hopefully help with sleep. So running those 2 days before a depletion, I assume that was what we did last peak week. I will get my actual peak week plan from him tomorrow. Today's check-in was just for today and tomorrow, and then he will send over my full peak week protocol, which will start on Saturday. So I'm very excited. I have been feeling good overall. I think just from being so excited from the first show, and also being so excited that the second show is right around the corner. I don't know, my adrenaline and just like excitement for everything has been super high, which I think has distracted me a little bit from how low energy physically I felt running just like straight up, I'll call it moderate food days, but it's low food days in the grand scheme of things for a full week has been pretty tiring. On top of poor sleep with that has been really challenging. I just don't fully feel like myself. I feel
tired and sometimes super emotional and sometimes super emotionless. And my ability to focus has gone like completely out the window. I can't hold a thought for longer than a minute. I'm sure that that has been very apparent in these videos and these documentations. Like sometimes I watch the video back and I'm like, not a brain cell left in sight. So that has just been a challenge, but that's the nature of it whenever you are not feeling your body properly. I think tomorrow I want to talk a little bit more about my perspective for post-show, because I'm getting tired and I'm very excited to go to bed, and this is also a lot of chit-chatting, but I have just been thinking a lot about the perspective that I've had during this process and what that has led to as far as my perspective for afterwards, and I just want to share that. So that can be at a later date, but for now I just wanted to give the update of what the plan is these last 2 days before peak week. And yeah, I can't wait to do it all over again. Like, that is the overarching feeling, and I just feel so grateful to get to go through the experience again. So I'm excited. I'm excited to go to bed, and we will catch up later.
Happy 8 days out and happy 1 day until peak week. I am in my suit. I just did some posing and sent that over to my posing coach, Kayla. I'm feeling really good about that. Posing, I would say, has not been my top priority for these like few weeks in between shows. So I really want to get back to that and spend a lot of good quality time going through holding front pose, back pose, transitioning, making sure flow is there, practicing walking in from both sides of the potential stage, just all of the things. So that is done for the morning. I am going to make my first meal, but just wanted to say I just left the gym. I did my upper body session and my HIIT cardio session, which was really hard. I definitely struggled to get my heart rate up for my HIIT like on rounds. Sorry, that's loud. But that's okay, we got it done, and now I'm headed to the grocery store. Hello, I just got back from the grocery store. Let's do a little haul of what I got. My bags are on the floor, so I'm gonna be grabbing things. Actually, let me move these. This might make it easier, and then I can put them away as we go. Okay, first off, I got tilapia. I typically get the frozen one out of convenience, but they were out of that for today, so fresh, which is nice, a good switch up. I got romaine. I cut this up and put it in bowls a lot for extra volume, micronutrients. I got some avocados. I got more strawberries. I have really, sorry if this is noisy. I've been really enjoying these sliced up like as a side or on top of yogurt bowls. They've been, I don't know, I've never been like the biggest strawberry person, but for some reason they've been tasting super good. I picked up Baby Bella mushrooms. I love mushrooms. And haven't been eating them like for quite some time during prep, but today is a little bit of a higher carb day, and I'm going to make I've made it before, but it's like in my mind, like a fall breakfast bowl, sweet and savory type of thing for dinner tonight with my extra carbs, and I thought mushrooms would be a really good addition. I got some Honeycrisp apple. That will also go on my breakfast bowl situation. I've also been air frying them and putting them on my first meal of my sweet egg white pancake topped with the air fried apples, and it's so good. Bananas, these will mostly be for next week as I kind of start my carb up for peak week. So I wanted to have those because I'm not a big like green banana person. I would prefer them to be teetering on the overly ready like brown side. So that's just me. Wanted to get those so they have time. Sweet potatoes, this will also be in my last meal for today. And what else? I got my staple veggies, so asparagus and zucchini. I love to air fry both of those. And then the last thing is a fun one. I got the Alani Nu Cosmic Stardust. This was originally my favorite flavor whenever I first tried Alani's like a few years ago. Pink Slush has since become my favorite, but they didn't have Pink Slush and I haven't had that one in a long time, and I am out of my homemade coffee for today, so I figured I would get that in case I need a little bit of a caffeine boost for this Friday. So that's all I got. I'm going to put all of this away, make my breakfast, and then jump into work. I wanted to share where this set is from while my asparagus is air frying. This is from Gymshark. It's a set, obviously, so both the top and the bottoms are from there. And I just think it's so cute. I love wearing it for an upper body day. I am prepping dinner. I actually just scheduled a last minute nail appointment, so it's at 6 o'clock, and that is typically whenever I eat my meal, so I know I'm gonna be hungry whenever I get back, so I just wanted to have some things prepped and done with so that hopefully whenever I get back I can just throw everything together and it won't take as long. But this is my air fried sweet potatoes. I seasoned this with salt, onion powder, pepper, a little bit of cayenne pepper. Did I say onion pepper? Onion powder, cayenne pepper, and then some cinnamon and actually some stevia too, because I'm gonna make this like sweet savory fall breakfast bowl situation. I leave, but I wanted to show my very thrown together outfit for going to get my nails done. I am about to go to bed. I just spent most of my time back after the nail salon eating my last meal, my dinner, which honestly was so good. I've been loving the idea of these like fall breakfast for dinner type bowls where I just air fry apples, sweet potatoes. For the sweet potatoes, I season them with sweet and savory spices, so like pepper, salt, pepper, onion powder, cayenne pepper, cinnamon, stevia. They're so tasty. They're a little bit spicy. So delicious. And then tonight I had egg whites. Excuse me. Egg whites and an egg for my protein. And then I also had mushrooms, which I am such a mushroom fan, so that was super tasty, which was perfect timing because I got my first 3 days of my peak week protocol back from my coach, and we are going to be depleting quite a bit before the carb up starts. So I was a little bit not surprised because I knew that this is the final push and this is my final show, so like now's the time to bring everything that we can. But just seeing the plan, I think there's a little bit of a moment where it's like, okay, this will be fine. But that starts tomorrow. Since today we are 8 days out, tomorrow is the first day of peak week. So I will pick all of this back up tomorrow for the official peak week vlog. Oh, that's where I was going with this. I had my last meal, and then I've just been posting things, editing my videos from my first show experience and getting that uploaded, and then I shared a reel on Instagram for my full day of eating today. So that got uploaded, which is great. But yes, tomorrow I'll be picking back up on all the things. I feel like I kind of talked about it in one of my last videos, but the like post-show feelings that I have really been wanting to talk about and share is just like, it's not excitement to be done with prep, because exactly like what I said the last time, I think I'm gonna really miss prep and be sad the process is over. But I am so excited for all of the like quality time that I get to spend with my friends and family after. I'm like directly kind of associating it with fall because we're in the prime transition season, I guess, into fall. So I've got this like really excited and positive and like, I don't know, just like optimistic view on the changing seasons and everything that I am going to get to do this fall. I'm just so excited and I don't know, like really looking forward to it. I have a trip planned to go back home to stay with my family for a good amount of time after the show is over. I think I'll be in Chicago for probably like a week and a couple days after my show, and then I will head down to my hometown and stay with my parents, and I'll get to see my family and my sweet baby niece, and I'll be home for homecoming, which will be super fun. So I'll get to go out and socialize and see friends and go to bars and just act like a normal, massive like quotes, 25-year-old, which is really cool. So I'm excited. Am I a little bit worried about how that will impact my reverse? Yes, but I'm trying not to stress out about that too much right now because that doesn't do me any good. And there's no sense in stressing over a situation that hasn't occurred yet. And I'm staying really rooted in gratitude for how smooth my prep has gone from a like execution standpoint. No like crazy binge episodes or eating off plan or like a need to
be like obsessed with food and food thoughts and all of those things. So I think that that is a really good sign for where I'm at mentally and how I'll be going into my reverse. So I can talk about like post-show things more tomorrow or maybe Sunday, and just kind of give a little bit more insight on like my view with all of that. But that was really just what I wanted to express, is like how truly grateful this whole process makes you for the time that you do get to spend outside of prep. And at first I felt a little bit guilty for that, of like, does that mean that I'm not being like super competitive and super committed to my season and the prep itself? And no. I think it's one of those examples where two things can exist. I can push myself in this last final stretch and bring my best and want to be competitive and love prep itself and love the regimen that comes with that. And I can also be really excited for my off season or for some time away from the prep lifestyle. And that's good and normal and healthy and doesn't make me any less committed or dedicated or, you know, deserving of like being a competitor. So I found a lot of comfort in that, and I'm sure other people kind of experience that. So yes, I am going to go to bed. I'm gonna hope that these extra carbs that I've had today give me some great sleep, and we will pick back up tomorrow for my official peak week round 2. Night.